Good night, sisters. I just have a little testimony. Um as you guys know, my son father was laid to rest on Sunday, and on my way back from the funeral I got a ride to Spanish Town. Went on the wrong taxi from Spanish Town, which was from was supposed to go down Boholin to Nagahead, but unbeknownst to me, I did not know that um they had a taxi that had Dumbo Olin Greater Portmore. I went on that taxi, got to Greater Portmore, realized that I was on the wrong one. I needed to be on the one straight to Nagahead. Um, I decided that I would come off at the shopping center at Greater Portmore and take a taxi home. When I got off with my two children, I um was standing there for a while when a car pointed in the direction that I was going. A girl had stopped it ahead of me, so we walked to the taxi, went in there. It was a Nissan with yellow and black stripes like a taxi, but it did not have a red plate on it. It had a white plate. A man was in the front with along with the taxi driver. A man was in the front, a bigger man, like maybe age 50 something. We went in the taxi. On our way, we passed. We were at the stoplight to turn at the KFC at Brayton to come down to my side at E-Service. When the man continued across the light heading towards the bus station. When he head towards the bus station, me and the girl that was in the car was saying, driver, where are you going? Where are you going? You're going the wrong way. You know that driver did not turn and look at us. The girl continued to say, driver, Portland is not going, Portland is not going, and the driver did not look around at us. I said, driver, and the driver continued. The man in the front, I was so suspicious when I didn't even see him budge either. I turned to my son, and I had my daughter in my hand, and I turned to my son and I whispered in his ears, and I said, Demani, look, we are going to jump out. So get ready. I may tell you, say God made the stoplights come up and the man enter in at the line where for go straight across for go Spanish Town. And him come over in at the line where, cause that line was so long, he came over in the line that was shorter to turn on Pines Road. And before he could make a complete stop, I opened the door and put my foot out and jump out with my daughter in hand. And I turned so fast that when I turned so fast, I come up prepare for fighting with him, grab my child. And the way I turned so fast and grab my child out of the taxi, by the time I slammed the door and go around the taxi, the man drive off with the girl in the back. God, I don't know what happened to that girl. All I couldn't remember is seeing her looking back at me. I don't know what them do to her. I don't know. And that man never looked back and say, because I was expecting him to come out of him car and say, girl, give me my money, give me my fare, pay me. And the man never said nothing more than I jump out in a traffic and run across the road over by the gas station. I think it named Bonjour gas station. And the man head on Pines Road. And until now, I don't see the man turn back. So guys, I don't know, it's like it was the blessing of God, because when I entered in the taxi from down at Greater Portmore, I was talking to God and I was saying, God, look over there on the road from morning and I don't even say thank you, Jesus. I don't even say thank you, Jesus. And I guess that was my prayer. That was my little prayer when I pray. So guys, I just have to just be more vigilant. I wanna and who for taxi una take, because at the same breath I don't know the man face. I couldn't identify him from behind, because up to this day him don't turn and look. None of them turn and look on us. He didn't even budge to look. But I guess because we're in traffic, him never ever take the chance to grab or for fight, because there was a lot of cars out there and there was a red light and oncoming traffic, so him couldn't just drive off with we. But may I tell you, wanna beware and be safe. Not take no taxi. What you don't know the taxi man them, because them are going bad in a greater Portmore, in a Portmore, yeah, may I tell you. Them are going wicked.
Listen, you need to send this message also to anyone that you know. Those two men that are posing as taxi driver from Greater Portmore to Nagohead to Dumbo Hole into Spanish Town. It look like it's a long time them doing this, picking up the young girls them and carrying them, go rape them and kill them. My niece told me that her best friend took a taxi from Greater Portmore, describing those two men, those same two men that the lady described in the taxi, with the kind of older one sitting in the front and none of them not looking back. She said she took the taxi from Greater Portmore, and when everybody was fanning down the taxi and they never stop and pick up anybody else, it was only she alone in the taxi. When she reached Dumbo Hole to come off at her stop, they did not stop. When she kind of see like something was fishy and she wanted to jump out of the car, the one in the front that wasn't talking and saying anything turn around with a knife and tell her, say, if she move and say anything, they're going to kill her. Then take her to Spanish Town. She said them carry her go somewhere in a Spanish Town and one house and rape her for the whole day. Both of them back and forth, back to back, raping her for the whole day. When they done, one of them she said want to kill her. And the other one say, no, don't kill this one, because I like her. Then take her outside and show her a pit with Pierre dead body, girl's dead body in a pit, and telling her, say, look pan dead body gal. You see dead body gal, if you ever talk, you see, I will go come back for you and come kill you and throw you down in a pit. And from this day until now, that little girl is traumatized. She have to do counseling and she have to go through all kind of things. So them two men were posed as taxi driver from Greater Portmore to Dumbo Hole into Spanish Town to Nagohead. Somebody need to find them, because it's not the first time and it's not the last time they're going to do it. Look like they've been doing this for a while now. And the people then we can't find them data, we send out them data if we go somewhere and then picking no come back. Somebody need to find these two men were posing a car and I said them a taxi driver. Because it's serious right now. Because my niece tell me that the same thing happened to her best friend. And if them gonna show the little girl a lot of body down in the pit, you know how many girls them do that too? That means they've been doing this for a while now. It is like they're hunting young girls, picking them up in the taxi, carrying them, go rape them and kill them. So I need you to send this message to all of who you can send it to, so people can know what's going on from the Greater Portmore to Dumbo Hole into Nagohead to Spanish Town taxi route with these two men where pose say like him a taxi driver with him friend in the front, where take away people and girl pitney them and go rape them and kill them. Now what if this lady never jump out of the car with fear to pitney them? What would have happened? The mother did rape, she kill her two, pitney them and kill another one. Now this little girl was left back in her car now. Nobody know what happened to her. Nobody knows what happened to that little girl. So somebody need to find these two men where pose like them a taxi driver from Greater Portmore to Spanish Town route to Dumbo Hole route and get them off our road. So I need you to let everybody know this message, that this thing is going on and it need to stop.